Hey Karina, just had a great idea I want to share with you.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, I was in a meeting with a group of project managers and they mentioned the difficulty they were having explaining project management to some of the team members.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I'm thinking of putting together a series of videos explaining project management in simple and practical terms that anyone can understand.
That does sound like a great idea.
Would you like to partner with me?
Of course. Count me in.
At the end of this session, you should be able to have a general understanding of the project management's process, commonly used terms, and understand the project manager's role and responsibilities. Welcome to the Basics of Project Management. I'm Jessica Lavelle.
And I'm Karina Farrell.
And today we will be covering the fundamental concepts of project management, definitions, key terms used, and an overview of the project management life cycle.
Perhaps you've been asked to lead a project at work, or maybe you're planning on remodeling your home. This session is tailored to those who want to learn more about the basics of project management. How can project management help you? Well, let's take a look.
Project management can help you organize your work better, keep the project on course and within your set budget, and communicate with project team members more clearly and effectively. A project is a temporary endeavor with a defined start and end point. In other words, it has a beginning and an end, and having a team create a unique product, service, or outcome. That's it. Project management is a discipline, the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities to meet project requirements. The purpose of project management is prediction and prevention. It allows you to narrow your focus, reach desired goals, and achieve those goals within specific time and cost parameters. The final result is that everyone comes out a winner, which just may be project management's best benefit of all. When you start a project, you usually have a great vision. When I wanted to remodel my kitchen, my overall vision was to have a kitchen and dining area that was comfortable, pleasing, and efficient for my family of 4. But I had to make it more tangible. That's where the project objectives come in. To complete the remodel of my kitchen within my budget of $25,000 by week 1 prior to Thanksgiving dinner. And to scope a project means to decide what's in and what's out. For my kitchen remodeling project, everything was in scope except for the stove and the dishwasher. A deliverable is something measurable, tangible that you can see, read, or touch. Here are some deliverables for my kitchen remodeling project. Blueprints from designer by April 15th, or tile and countertop selected by April 20th. Things could go wrong, as we all know. These are known as risks. You will need to identify what could go wrong and how would you plan for it. And a sponsor is a person who manages, administers, monitors, funds, and is ultimately responsible for the overall project. Stakeholders are individuals or groups that are actively involved in the project or whose interests may be positively or negatively impacted as a result of the project execution or project completion. In our kitchen remodeling example, the stakeholders would be the family members, positively affected, and the neighbors, negatively affected, the ones who work at home and would have to listen to the construction noise. Action planning and developing the schedule can be challenging and time-consuming as part of the project management process. In our kitchen remodeling example, we identify the deliverables. Now we need to plan all the activities required to produce the deliverables for the project. A milestone usually includes the completion of a major deliverable. A project manager is one who looks into the application of knowledge, skills, and techniques, organizes, oversees, and controls the life cycle of a project. To be an effective project manager, you need to be a good communicator, having the ability to communicate with people at all levels. Project leadership calls for clear communication about goals, responsibility, performance, expectations, and feedback. Be a team builder and a team player. Projects may use people who may not have worked together before. It is up to the project manager to set the atmosphere of the team and to lead them through various phases of the project life cycle. Be a leader and a manager. Leaders openly share and communicate a common vision. They gain agreement and establish the future direction. They motivate others. Managers, on the other hand, are very result-driven, focused on getting the work done. A good project manager will constantly switch from a leader to a manager as situations occur. The project management life cycle can be broken down into 5 distinct phases. Initiation is the first phase of the project life cycle. Here's where the project gets defined and authorized. The inputs are usually a statement of work or a contract that describes the characteristics of the product or service expected for the project, including the high-level deliverables, requirements, and timelines. The planning phase of the project lifecycle defines an orderly arrangement of activities and resources to deliver the product or service, beginning by outlining and organizing the activities, tasks into sequence of chronological events, identifying all stakeholders and team members, and analyzing potential risks. In the execution phase of the project lifecycle, it is where the fun begins. It is here that people and other resources are combined to execute the plan for the project. The outputs of this process are the project deliverables, or any changes such as change requests, preventive actions to reduce risk, and performance information about how the project plan performs. In the monitor and control phase of the project lifecycle is to regularly measure and monitor progress to identify variances so that corrective actions can be taken if necessary. Cost and schedule are the utmost importance in this phase. However, the importance of a well-defined plan and controlled scope are key ingredients to a successful project delivery. Closure is the last phase of the project lifecycle. Closure occurs when the sponsor has accepted the project deliverables and the project's oversight authority concludes the project has met all goals. This is the time for team celebration.
Jessica, what are the common mistakes people make when they don't have project management, training, or skills?
Well, a common mistake is not to have a clear project definition, objectives, and the desired outcome. Another one is jumping straight into execution mode.
Right.
That is typically happens when there's a lot of pressure from management to deliver fast results. Perhaps management is not clear on the proper project management process or fails to see its value.
Right. But as we know, making these mistakes will get a project into trouble right away.
Absolutely.
From exceeding budgets and scope creep.
Well, not only that, tasks can be delayed and the project team doesn't have a clear roles and responsibilities. And without clear roles and responsibilities, no one really knows who's doing what.
Right.
It causes a lot of confusion.
Right. Completing a project in this state is almost impossible. The experience to be on a team like this is not very rewarding. And frankly, there can be a lot of finger pointing and missed expectations.
Oh, very dysfunctional. These are examples of mistakes easily made without having the proper project management process in place.
On behalf of Jessica and myself, we hope we provided you with some valuable takeaways of the project management concepts.
Thank you for watching.
And please stay tuned for more videos from Theories in Practice.